What can you learn about personal branding from a 17-year-old peasant girl who changed the course of a war? More than you think. Because Joan of Arc did almost everything right. Almost. Let's look at the 7 things that made her powerful
Forward.
and the one thing that made her vulnerable. 1. She had a clear story. Joan didn't over-explain. She didn't hedge. She said,
I was sent by God.
that's clarity. Strong personal brands don't ramble, they anchor. You don't need divine voices, but you do need one sentence that holds your weight. She had it. 2. She controlled her image. Armor, short hair, white banner. She didn't look like a peasant girl. She didn't look like a court lady. She looked like something new. In the 15th century, clothing defined gender, class, hierarchy. She changed the visual code, and people recalibrated around her. Image isn't decoration, it's authority. When she chose armor over a skirt, she changed how power responded to her. 3. She embodied what she said. She didn't speak about destiny from a distance. She entered battle. She was wounded. She returned. Influence requires proof. If your message costs you nothing, it persuades no one. She understood that instinctively. 4. She simplified complexity. France was in a tangled political war, dynastic claims, alliances, competing crowns. She reframed it.
France should be free.
Simple stories travel, complicated ones stall. She turned geopolitics into a moral narrative, and people moved. 5. She radiated belief. Belief creates gravity, not because it's loud, because it's steady. She believed she was chosen, and that belief spread. Armies don't move because of spreadsheets. They move because someone sounds certain. 6. She bypassed permission. No noble blood, no title, no institutional backing. She went straight to the Dauphin. That's bold, that's modern. But when you bypass systems, you step into their arena, and arenas have rules. She played the symbolic game brilliantly. She didn't prepare for the political one. 7. She built influence, but not protection. And this is where everything turns. When she was captured, she wasn't executed for losing a battle. She was interrogated again and again.
Why do you wear men's clothes? It is God's will.
Not, why did you lead troops? Clothing, because clothing was law, because gender was hierarchy, because a woman in armor destabilized order. She was accused of heresy, not for fighting, but for refusing to return to a dress. In prison, they forced her to sign a confession. They made her wear women's clothing. Then they removed it, left only male garments in her cell. If she put them back on, she would be considered a relapsed heretic. She put them back on, and that sealed her fate. She mastered story. She mastered image. She mastered belief. But she forgot one thing. Power protects itself. She built impact. She didn't build insulation. Charisma is not legal defense. Influence without protection is exposure. Joan of Arc did almost everything right. She changed how leadership looked. She changed how a young woman could stand in history. But she stepped into power without something guarding her back. They didn't burn her for weakness. They burned her for breaking the code. A skirt was obedience. Armor was disruption. She chose armor. The lesson isn't to burn brighter. It's to understand the structure before you set it on fire, and to build something strong enough to survive it.